Chris, Mox, are you ready?
Yeah.
Hold on, give me a second to be sad because I just realized something. I had Derpy on me. Eli, you killed my pet.
Oh, now there's a real reason to kill him.
Oh,
There you go. So, okay, Mox,
Yes.
you wake up back exactly where you were after having all that nightmare. Across from you, you see a gigantic valley after noticing this drop in um the walkway. You see across from you a gigantic white snake with red weird crevices all over it. What would you like to do?
Uh, I would like to look around. I would like to check out my surroundings to see if anybody that was with me earlier is still with me,
No,
like Kane or the robot.
but you do hear something. Whispers. These whispers are starting to get to you just a little bit.
I am going to, I suppose, start walking forward after sort of looking at the person next to me.
Nobody's next to you.
Oh, just a little robot.
Yeah.
I'll just start walking forward.
Mm-hmm. As you begin to walk forward, you notice a pile of ash in front of you. Ooh, now things are starting to get connected a little bit. You notice this pile of ash starting to collect, like move physically up.
I do stand back. Does this feel dangerous at all?
It feels strong, like a strong presence, but not dangerous, not risky to be around.
I just look to see what occurs.
You see this 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 dust, this ash turn into this figure. Chris, I'm assuming you know what to do?
do you want me to speak?
Sure, if you want.
Oh crap, I don't know what to say.
You do remember being blasted by that blue flame, Kapaki, as you saw Uziaki. You heard Derpy's last little squeak, his little as he turned into cinders, to dust.
I'm going to put my hand on my face as I look downwards
You do have a
and
mask.
just scream, "Oh my God, yeah!"
As you scream, it seems as if only a whisper comes out.
Damn it. I'm going to look around me to get my surroundings.
You do see someone in front of you. A purple lady that you've seen only in raid bosses. And she's being followed by a robot.
I'm going to walk up to them and I'm going to hold my hand out and say, sorry, nice to meet you again.
Mox, they start to approach you.
Hi. Do I know you?
Oh, sorry, I may look a little bit different now. Do you remember me as Koki or Shiki, either or? You can call me Hiro.
Different.
Just a bit.
You know what that is? I say, pointing over in the direction of the snake.
Snake? No, I don't exactly know. I just got here. When I refer to I just got here, I just died. So I'm assuming we're in like some type of underworld.
No?
Oh yeah, they met in
No.
the old god's chamber. Sorry, sorry, my bad.
Fine. Well, I'm questioning why I'm not dead. I'm also questioning why there's still a pile of ashes. And I have a target. One who made an X on his forehead.
You see
So?
you see friend pointing at the sorry, Mox. You see friend pointing at the large snake, with the. Sorry, hold on. He has something up on his screen. Let me get it. You guys can keep talking.
I don't know if you heard me. I did say what happened.
Not exactly sure. I remember seeing a type of blast, and it was aimed directly at me or something. Can't say for sure.
Oh yeah, Kopke didn't see Faltron. Ooh. You see this thing. Friend is kind of illuminating, or projecting it off of his screen, pointing at the what you can put together now to be the second shard bearer.
I'm gonna look at the screen and go, "What's that?"
I'm collecting shard bearer things. I'm basically putting a sword together. That's one of the guardians of the shards. I'm pretty sure I have to kill it.
So
I don't
I'm
want to kill it.
going that way.
Pretty.
Good to know.
Mhm.
Well, I don't know where I'm heading. I just know I'm getting out of here, and I have a target to kill because he killed me for no reason and my pet, and he deserves death. At least he can meet his son in the underworld.
Do you want to help me get the snake?
Sure. You're my only lead out of here, so might as well.
So, what would you guys like to do now?
I would like to start walking in the direction of the snake.
I guess I follow.
Alright, cool. Sorry, I just gotta adjust some things real quick. Okay. As you guys continue to approach this large snake, you hear it beginning to hiss. The hissing sort of rumbles. I'm sorry. The hissing rumbles the ground around you guys. Oh shit. Into it. Actually, what is y'all's senses?
9.
I don't remember.
Well, I'm checking for you. Senses 8. Kapaki, it is going to strike all the way from that mountain.
Do I know where exactly it's shooting? Like what the radius
Its
of what
face
it's
is its face is literally just massive enough to barrel all of you guys.
Can I possibly grab both of, well, not grab them, but kind of like get them, and do we have enough speed to get out of the radius?
It's going to strike really fast, but yes, you do. You are going to have to get a moderately, kind of in the middle, agility roll, but your agility is a 3.
Well, that thing's gonna shoot us, so we might need to get going.
3. Which the scaling
Hearing
damage... Sorry?
Hearing the information of it going to shoot at us, am I allowed to use my arm to pull myself backward since my arms stretch?
Backwards? You want to go back? Nicole?
I forgot what direction that was. Southwest?
You want to go south?
West. Southwest.
So, southwest. Ooh, you managed to pull yourself back as Friend puts up a shield. He blocks himself. Kabuki, you have one last, I'll say, roll before it actually manages to reach you.
Would it be possible to use my new ability from this distance?
Yes, it covers the whole area, but it's not using an ability.
I know it's not using ability, I just refer to it as an ability. But it would be possible to use it, right?
Yeah. I'm saying this thing isn't using an ability.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a physical thing, which means it's gonna do double damage.
It's not gonna do double, because my abilities also get nullified. I guess I'll have to be trying to get out of the way again as well. Again.
Alright, you could try and get out of the way. Yes, 20. Okay. You managed to get out of the way. How do you want to?
I kind of want to go the exact same way Mox did, but kind of like do it in like just a charging sprint.
As you guys see Friend get absolutely barreled as this snake comes crashing through, as it retracts just back up to where its mountain is. What would you guys like to do now? You can put together, both of you can, that you guys have quite a bit of time before it charges up its next attack. Due to the muscle movements in the snake due to the muscle movements in the snake that you've only just now noticed, it seems to be using the energy from the earth in order to move. It's almost like using a whip. It looks like this, by the way. That's a gigantic tree.
Okay. I'm gonna check on Friend because, like, that thing just got barreled by it.
Friend seems perfectly fine as he floats back over to Mox's side.
Well, I'm also gonna go over there. I'm gonna go. Okay, so apparently that thing is incredibly strong by the looks of it. And if
It
you
uses
attack us
the
from here, how are we
energy like a
supposed to
whip.
Go ahead.
It uses the Earth's energy like a whip.
Yeah. So, how exactly
like
are we get close to him?
We could probably use that whip against it, right?
How exactly?
I have a thing where if I stick my sword into the ground, it's like a tip of it rises up out of the ground, and I have been able to make the tip shrink or grow, but it usually appears directly under the target.
Mm. I see.
I want to know if I could possibly make it appear off to the side so he cracks right into it.
I will say that this snake rushes at you guys with its mouth open, almost like the Sekiro snake. If you remember that, Nicole.
I do. It scared the crap out of you. It was so funny.
I shitted myself.
Well, I think you know what you're gonna do. I think I know exactly what I'm going to be doing. Trying to find a way to hurt it. Since we have to kill it, right?
I look at friend.
Friend nods. As he's just looking, pointing at the snake. By the way, this is what it did to the dirt.
Looks like it was hungry.
It didn't eat it. That's it barreling into it.
I know.
As you guys hear the whipping sound again, as it starts rushing at you. Reactions.
It's coming back. I guess I'll be trying to get out of the way again.
$15. I'll take the highest number. It was 15. Nicole?
Nice.
Once again using
Go ahead.
Once again using my arm, I would like to get out of the way. I do want to try that thing with Rising Claymore to see if I can get it to where it hits the sword and just kind of cuts its head in half.
Chris, that is a fail on 15, though.
Dang.
Nicole, that's a 4. Are you guys ready?
No. Can I try again?
Could I ready
You're
my
going-
scythe to attack it?
You can try it again. And yes, Chris, that's going to be an attack reaction. But first, we need to get through Mox's avoidance.
Okay.
Nicole,
Yes.
go.
Reaching my arm back, I would like to try and just yoink myself out of the way, sort of slingshotting myself further back.
What do you mean reaching your arm back?
Stretching my arm to sort of slingshot me.
16, that is a fail, but you're not going to get as bad. So, okay. Chris, you choose to cancel your movement and do an action instead?
Yes, I'm going to try to ready the action to when it gets close enough, I can just fucking slice, use the scythe to go straight upwards with an upward slice and just try to cut it.
So you guys know a pass is a 18 or above.
Oh, it's an 18 or above?
Yeah, so you want to try and slash, Chris?
What exact bonus do I get?
Huh?
I said, what exact bonus do I get?
What do you mean?
Stat-wise. Like, what stat does this use?
That would be dex for your slash.
So, would you say I have a high or low chance?
It's 50-50. Depends
This
on whether or
thing-
not the dice like it today.
Dude, this thing is lightning fast. So you are going to be going against its dexterity, which, if I remember right, it's a 45. Or you're going to be going against its agility, which is a 45. My bad. Because it's using its agility to attack.
Right. Something that is... So, either way, I have to make a really good save.
So if it had to roll, it would look like this. Sorry. It would look something like that. Which it can get an upward of 65.
So anyway, obviously I'm going to be dodging out of the way again. I'm sorry. Look, I can't attack that. I'm also waiting for the fact of failing.
Yeah, you failed. How do you want to try and dodge?
Yeah, kind of like barrel roll to the right.
As you try to barrel roll out of the way, instead of barrel rolling, you get barreled and absolutely fucking destroyed. Okay.
Of course I do. Of course.
As you see it whip, and it just barely flicks against you, Mox.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but Chris?
Well, I'm waiting. I'm waiting. It's gonna be like 300 damage or something.
Yeah, you got your shit rocked.
Of course I did. You know, I don't know how I'm expected to, like, beat a goddamn 19.
66.
Oh, it wasn't that much. Okay.
60... 67 health left.
You know what? If he gets into the 66, I'll still be at 1 HP.
What would you guys like to do?
Okay. You know what? My idea. I'm going to be straight up charging this thing because obviously I can't hit it from back here. So, but not exactly normal charging. I'm gonna like kind of like go in like a sort of zigzag, so he can't get like a perfect shot on me.
Okay. So you're gonna be doing wide zigzags?
Yeah, like extremely
Alright.
wide zigzags.
Alright, Nicole, what would you like to do?
I'm going to approach it from the east side. So
From over
basically
here?
just going east.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big distance.
As you guys both reach the edge of the mountain that you're on, you guys see a deep, deep crevice. You're just over here, Mox?
Do I have anything that I could ride down like a sled?
Oh, your hopes and dreams. That's about it. You can turn yourself into a ball. Getting down there,
Oh,
you won't
wait.
have much of a way to get back up. Oh, you would. Never mind.
See, while you're thinking about what you're doing, I'm gonna ask an important question. What's my roulette ability for the day, for the session?
Oh, you want to roll roulette?
Yo.
That's gonna take me a while, so you guys go ahead and plan.
Yep. I gave us time. Okay. So.
Not much time, because it's about to do it again. Every time that thing strikes, you guys
Sorry,
are on
I'm
a
back.
2-minute timer.
Makes sense. But since you're going to be taking time to get my roulette ability, that timer should be paused. Anyway, Nicole, plans.
I feel like we should definitely not group up. Can it hit two of us at once? It'll probably figure it out. But for now, we should probably stay away from each other, but also close enough.
What? Oh yeah, I forgot the roulette. Smart man. Makes sense, yeah, I understand. Though we can't be too close because he can hit both of us in that time. As long as we're too close. So as long as we're like far enough away from each other to not get hit by the same attack, then we should be good.
See, If it's drawing energy from the earth to whip, if we cut off the end of its tail, I probably won't be able to do that anymore.
True. And normally the tail is actually normally where the thinnest part of the body is. So if you could do that rising claymore at the end of its tail would be really good.
Mm-hmm.
And once you do that, I could try to get up there and try to cut its head off.
So is that our whole plan?
You got 80, Chris, which is under M. 80.
Nice.
Oh, wait, no, it's not under M. Oh, shit. You got lunar abilities.
Is it night?
No.
Well, dang.
It's actually midday.
Well, dang, guys. Apparently my roulette has decided to say useless twice. Actually, the first time it was kind of useful. That's the fun part about roulette. Great.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to add that. It can be used 3 times per day. So, what's your guys' plan?
Nicole is going to try to attack the tail, where with the rising claymore, I think is what they decided to go with. To like
Yeah.
kind of cut it off from like being able to whip, since its tail is what's allowing it to apparently.
Because it's drawing its energy from the earth.
Yeah.
Almost like using momentum.
Mm-hmm. And then, Chris, what were you gonna do?
What was I gonna do? Oh, I was gonna get next to it and kind of like cut its head off, or try to cut its head off.
Better than nothing.
We got some real PG-13 shit up in here.
Amazing, yes. See, I don't really have anything else to use. Like, the lunar abilities are kind of useless. I mean, technically,
I did it
I could
wrong.
try to use the exploding shadows when I shook your hand. I could technically copy your ability.
So, Chris, we're gonna do that again because I did it wrong.
Oh,
And
Huh?
you got gas abilities, brother.
okay. What do gas? What
Like-
type of gas ability?
Toxic gas.
I can poison it, guys. Let's go. So I guess I could possibly throw a smoke cloud at it of poison and then try to chop its head off.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll for both of you guys' agilities just now. 19, you're gonna pass. 10, you're gonna fail. Chris, you passed. Mox, you failed.
Can I try again?
Due to your distance? No.
What if I use the Valkyrie wings to shoot myself up into the air?
You don't have enough agility for
takes
that.
little to no time.
It takes time for Valkyrie wings to come out. Also, it wasn't even targeting you, Mox.
Okay.
But now that you did all that, I'm kidding.
Please have mercy.
Nah, I think I'll pass.
We all ask for mercy, but mercy doesn't come unless you're in France.
Unless you're me.
Or in a player story.
Factual enough.
You say his name too much and he's just there.
Hey, Nicole, do you want to roll the dice of revelation?
No.
Why?
I don't wanna.
Eli wants you to.
You know, it'd be funny if you did.
We're in the middle of a battle.
Okay.
I've done it.
Where is your dice of revelation? Did I add it?
Hiding.
Oh, there it is. You should roll it.
No.
Why?
It'd be funny if you did.
Yeah.
Can we just see what they would get if they get it? Did it?
No, I don't want to do that.
Did it?
I don't want them to get cocky.
Fair enough.
Chris, how would you like to dodge this attack?
would it be possible by dodging to jump into or jump through whatever that gray thing is again? I can't remember what it was. Like a hedge or something?
This is an
Chasm?
edge going down. Yes. You're gonna
Yes.
hurt yourself by going in it.
Wow. Is there a way to get around it?
Other than a big ass, long ass, 2-mile long grappling hook, no. Unless
Okay.
you can fly, no.
Can I fly? I'll take that as a no, never mind. Anyway.
You know, y'all are really quick to catch on. Joking.
I guess I'm just gonna go, I'm gonna go straight east, kind of
An
towards where Mox
idea.
is. To kind of like get
An
an idea
idea.
of how to get around this.
An
Yeah.
idea to get you down is for you to actually just grab onto friend and jump and hope that he can support your weight.
Friend's not supposed to do that. They're not supposed to assist in battles.
Ding.
There comes the big ass mark. Alright. This is something I'd like to call gimmick battle.
A gimmick. Yeah.
You figure out the gimmick behind the enemy and you beat it.
Do I have a chance of seeing a thread?
Yes, Chris. Opening thread. When it attacks, your only opening is to find the point at which its teeth and mouth are farthest from each other and jump inside of it. That is your only point of attack.
Hey guys, I found the gimmick.
That's not the gimmick of the battle, but that's a possibility.
Yeah, good enough. That's close enough.
So would Rising Claymore work from here? Because as far as I know, this sword has a very far range.
Oh, it's got a far range, but it's not that far. This is like a mile of distance between you two. Half mile, sorry.
If I roll down there, am I gonna get hurt?
Depending on how you roll. Like, fold yourself into a ball? Probably not.
Yeah, no, that was my plan. To fold myself into a ball and just use non-vital things to protect vital things, like the back of my neck and my head.
Wow, that's something interesting that I didn't see coming.
Tuck and roll.
No, not that. I gave you guys a hint. Or, like, something that you could do. Chris, I can't understand you, brother.
Sorry. I was thinking so hard in my brain to come up with an idea, and I came up with one. So I wasn't really paying too much attention.
Talk to Mox. Or, Nicole, sorry.
So, Nicole, what were you guys talking about? What were you gonna do?
I asked if there was a way for me to get down without hurting myself, and he said if I roll. Which now I'm starting to think if I just roll around, what's it gonna do? Be fast? But, yeah, no, he also said that Open Thread said that you could basically jump into its mouth.
Yeah, no. Okay, you want to hear my idea? Okay, so I have a very stupid yet funny idea, okay? What if I do that, like jump into his mouth, like in such a way that I'm fine, use razor thread to put it on the top of his mouth and the bottom of his mouth, therefore he can no longer open his mouth without the wire snapping, and me getting out of his mouth.
Okay. Another idea. You have a giant scythe, right?
Yes.
Why don't you jump into his mouth and use that to actually just cut its head off from the inside out?
See, that was my second idea.
Why was that your second idea?
I will say,
Because
Chris, you are going to have to get a pretty high roll in order to succeed that action.
yeah, I know.
What if the snake was distracted? Would it still have to be a pretty high roll, or?
Yes. As long as it prioritizes Chris, yeah.
So what if Mox distracts it and makes it prioritize Mox, and I subsequently do it?
If it goes to bite Mox while she's all the way down there, you're not going to be able to jump in its mouth.
Did Mox jump yet?
No. See,
I'm only going to give
my
you guys
idea-
a little bit more of time until it's action time.
Okay, can I walk towards Mox to kind of like get next to them?
I would also like to walk toward them. Him. I do want to walk more so behind him. Golden Cell takes about 10 seconds, but I would like to turn into Golden Cell. Taking
Alright.
my sword off my... Never mind.
Your claymore disappears no matter what.
So, just a suggestion. Purple
I'm
cell
going to
might
allow
help
it.
you a lot.
I am going to allow it. Go ahead, Eli.
If you use purple cell being the smartest, wouldn't you be able to see the entire gimmick with purple cell, or at least almost be completely there?
Chris, you see Mox turn into this thing.
Nice. Very
I don't
cool.
know if that's how that works. I do somewhat want to float up behind him, making myself a
Fly?
bit hover more so.
You can only fly. Like, you'd be using these wings to flap your wings.
I don't want to be like too high up above him. I just want to make myself more visible than him.
Okay. Aziz, your friend is floating right above you.
So I'm gonna try and dodge out of the way. You're gonna try and jump into its mouth. We got this.
You see its muscles
Yep.
beginning to tense up.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get into the perfect position where his, like you said, like where like the edge of where the mouth and teeth become most separated.
As it begins to strike.
Yeah.
Alright, Chris. You are going to have to get a high roll of 18 or higher in order to be able to jump into its mouth. Anything lower, you are going to be taking the full 90 damage, okay? Full
Come on,
95.
Darby, bring me your luck. Now I'm scared.
Let's see, is there any hands in here? Let me see. What'd you put? Here's a blessing from the Black Hand.
Are you kidding me?
16. Alright, I'll do a second roll and I'll take the highest, Chris, okay?
Come on, Darby.
Because I really don't, I'm not gonna lie, I really don't want your character to die this session right now. Dude! So, Chris, we can do the fair thing and we can take the first roll, which you're not gonna get destroyed, but you are gonna get hit pretty badly. You're gonna be able to land it in its mouth, but you're gonna take the damage. Or we can do the cheesy shit and take the second roll.
Cheesy. I don't want to get more damage. I'll take cheesy.
Alright. You take ease over pride, I like it. Mox, it goes all the way and swallows you two as you guys appear inside of its mouth.
Oh.
As you see it locked its jaws shut. As you can feel the muscles around you guys starting to tense up. It's going to swallow you.
Well, before it has the chance to swallow me, I'm gonna get to the edge where like the back of his head is, and I'm gonna take the scythe and I'm gonna stick it straight through the bottom of his neck and do a spinning jump so I can slice it from the bottom of his neck all the way up to the top, coming back down to where I cut it.
Chris, this
Yes?
counts as a sneak attack.
Let's go. Let's go.
On a fatal area. Do you know how much that number is?
No. I'm about to find out.
Somebody want to read it out for me?
1,200.
Hey,
See?
does that mean
This is what I mean.
I have a minor question. Does that mean I got the highest scaling dice now?
Loomis, that's, yes. Chris, in us record, you have the highest scaling dice ever recorded. At 1,200. I'm not gonna roll. I just want to show you the level of scaling damage. Also, Loomis, it is because we have such attractive, quiet voices. Okay, there we go.
It's
I'm
like
not gonna
ASMR
roll.
almost.
You do 1,200 damage as this thing's head flies off. As its body begins to squirm around everywhere like a fire hose.
Except the only thing coming out of the fire hose is red.
Yep. Minor question, are we technically like falling down like a little bit?
No, you guys land on ground in this tree.
No, I meant was like his head lifted up though, so like when we fall out of like kind of like the head, we kind of like land on the ground.
Oh no, the head does shoot up, but it's not like you guys are caught in it. Y'all land on the
Yeah,
tree.
no, I just want to ask, are we like falling any distance?
No. Y'all just
Damn.
fell out.
That was
Its
Only
head
reason I
stays
was
close to the
asking-
tree.
only reason I was asking that is I kind of want to end it off in a cool way, where I want it to, where if we fell at all, I stick the tip of the scythe into the ground while we're falling, and kind of just land on it like that bow staff trick, where like you're kind of standing on the bow staff.
Oh yeah, that momentum would cut your fucking leg off. Chris.
Well, never mind then.
Nicole.
Yes.
You see shards begin to fly off of this thing's forehead and go in front of you. You are
I
still
do
rolled on
hold
cell,
the
sorry.
sword out. Yeah, I do hold the sword out to the shards. And I also do want to turn back to my normal self.
As the shards gravitate over towards it, it seems to stay there, out. Not connecting as a full sword, but kind of staying there as a broken sword held together by some weird magic. As Chris, you see all of this.
Interesting.
The sword I'm trying to repair.
Ah. So that's what you're after. Okay. So how many more of these things are there?
I look at friend.
Friend tells you that there is one left.
Just one.
So question, why are you collecting all these things just to build a weapon?
I look at friend.
One moment, because I'm gonna need to get this voice mod. I'm gonna go ahead and pause so you guys can take a little bit of a break.
Okay, we got.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We are making amazing time. This is awesome of what we're supposed to be doing. Are you ready?
Yes.
Chris?
Yep, I said yeah. Sorry, I probably cut out.
You guys hear trickling and rain begin to come down.
Well, that started raining all of a sudden. Cool.
As you see fog cover you guys, as y'all can feel yourselves getting swept away. Guys, this is cinematic, I promise. I'm not, you know.
You're fine, you're fine.
I wasn't recording for
exactly
that
do I
whole
attack?
cinematic scene. That was so enraging. This last thing, the final shard bearer, this thing ripped out its heart, and the sword traveled towards this, causing a white flash, creating this. As Lillian is appearing there too.
So apparently your sword turned into a person. Was it really a sword? And I have no idea on how to defeat that. Do you?
I think we should back off first. I think we need to back up.
See, that would be a normally good idea, but we have to defeat it. That's a guarantee.
Yeah,
We
what
have
you
to
guys
defeat
see
it,
around you is endless seas. Y'all are only just standing in water.
So
Oh.
my next thing is, I don't think backing up would be the smartest idea, because think about it like this. Are your attacks mostly long range or mostly close range?
I have both long and close.
Yeah, but I meant like
This is
mostly
about
which
the
one
end
you
of my long
use.
range.
You use mostly long range? Well, on my hand, I normally use close range, so backing up on me would be more detrimental than it would be better. If we knew that this thing was guaranteed to be strong at close combat, I would probably stand more away from it. But at the same time, we don't know if it's close or long range.
I would say aim for the gem in the center of its chest. Look at it. It's the center
Okay.
of everything. It's where everything starts glowing from.
True. It's also the brightest.
Mm-hmm. It stands out most.
Mm-hmm.
And it matches the gem in the center of the sword.
Okay. I think
Plus, he
since
kind of
you
handed
use
us his heart, I
mostly-
feel like. Huh?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I said also he handed us his heart. I feel like center of the chest, handing us a heart.
Yeah.
Correlate.
No, that makes... I was gonna say, since you use more long range, like, you should probably back up, while I should probably get closer and try to melee attack them to, like, test them for if they're good with close range attacks. And to kind of test if they have, like, any abilities. Actually, that'd be a good idea to use my eyes.
Y'all
with
better
deciphering.
start acting.
Oh,
Can I use my eyes with deciphering and see if it has any abilities?
Yes, it does. It has blue cell.
Question: Can my new perk from the my Reaper ability, can it nullify cells?
No, because cell is a natural genesis, like it's a natural generation of cells. No, but it can nullify the ability of cells.
Okay, so it can.
So like blue cell couldn't use
I'm-
its light.
Can I use my nullify to nullify that?
Yes. As you see, it is still standing there. Lillian seems to be holding its hand.
Okay, Mox. That thing has blue cell. Say that thing has blue cell. I'm gonna nullify its blue cell, which will in turn accidentally nullify your abilities as well. So yeah, we're better with melee range right now. Sorry.
Okay. Do you mind if I try something?
Go ahead.
Hi.
Lillian waves. As this thing waves along with her, almost as if it's mimicking her actions.
You got any ideas?
We could try diffusing the situation, but I don't know if that's an option.
Well, it seems like you know that girl, so I'm gonna leave defusing this to you. I'm gonna move like maybe a few feet behind, kind of like giving Mox the show.
We don't want to hurt anybody.
Did our DM disappear?
Nope, still here.
Oh, okay. You just didn't respond or do anything, so I was confused.
I do.
Never mind. Stay quiet.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fight.
Oh, guaranteed now?
You guys see somebody appear. If anybody can take a random fucking guess at who it is.
I don't know. The black hand.
White pixel? Possibly Arcria, because you already have a black pixel on screen, but I don't know.
The
It's
White
not pink.
Reaper.
His paint is pink.
You know what?
Oh,
My
that'd be
random
funny.
guess is the White Reaper.
Come on, that voice didn't sound the near like slightest familiar. Whatever.
Arcria?
Yes, it is Arcria.
I don't think I've ever
Like I
interacted.
said, my guess was the black hand.
Actually, it's not Arcria. No, I just remembered who I wanted in here.
Oh.
Oh.
But first, you guys see something appear through a portal. Y'all see this.
That's a cool looking sword.
A
Go grab
glowingly...
it.
You want to go grab it?
No, I want to wait for you to finish your description.
A glowing red hand reaches out to grab it as this person steps through.
Oh. Oh, I do remember the voice now.
Sorry, I don't think that was the right image.
Huh?
Um... I'm gonna go ahead and pause. The person that shows up through this black portal is this person. As, Chris, you feel yourself beginning to change.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys all hear the rain come to a stop, you see lightning flash and kind of slowly moving throughout the clouds.
That's not normal.
You guys can tell all of you are moving at massive amounts of speed.
Like a speed buff or something? Okay.
Fast enough for lightning to slow down. You turn into this, Chris.
Amazing.
Alright. So. Alright. Tails for Lucas, heads for Chris. Heads, Chris goes first.
Well, since we're fighting, I guess the first thing I'm gonna do, especially since we're moving at like extremely fast speeds, I'm gonna try to like just go straight at them and kind of like get like at their like coarse crystal, like that core, like that crystal in the center of them that's like shining the brightest.
It would be wise for you guys to say what kind of cells do what, Nicole.
blue cell moves faster than any other cell.
So, Chris, is
It
that
is
still
a
what you
fact.
want to do?
You know that's good to know.
Blue cell can move so fast it can turn back time,
Oh,
as far as I know.
amazing. Okay. All I knew was that I'm moving at incredible speeds, and that's all. I
All
didn't
of
know
you are.
blue cell could be even faster.
All of you are moving at massive amounts of speeds. It's all of your cells reacting to one another.
Blue cell also has a shield and can produce lightning. Or at least electric currents.
Actually,
Purple cell is the most intelligent. I don't know anything about white cell. And rainbow cell is the holder of all cells.
Gold
so
cell.
so the cells reacting to each other is a natural thing, right?
Yes.
Would the blue cell moving at incredible speeds be an ability or also natural to the cell?
Natural to the cell, I believe.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
It's natural.
Next
to
question.
this ability.
It seems to be mimicking the girl's movements, right? So let's say the thing could move fast enough to do that. I don't think the little girl would be able to withstand that speed. So do you think it would take the safer route to save itself and not tear the little girl up into atoms? Or do you think it would just rip the girl into atoms?
I think the little girl might also be a holder of blue cell.
Can I use
Or
eyes of
related
deception
to
on
it
the girl?
somehow.
What's that, Chris?
Can I use eyes of deciphering on the girl as well?
She's not the holder of blue cell, but it looks like she split herself in half. Or, like, manifested cell outside of her body. Similar to how Faldrin doubles himself. She seems to have mimicked another cell.
Well, that's not good.
Nicole, you can
Hey, it's
say which cell
you!
if you want.
Huh?
Nicole, you can say which cell if you want.
I believe there are only a few cells that can, where cell can come out that I can think of, and the first one that comes to mind is natural cell.
Natural cell possesses minor abilities of all of the cells. I'm talking about green cell mostly.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's fair. Green cell does mainly reside outside of the person.
Ooh, my next thought. So I don't exactly know what reverse cell does, but due to the sound of reverse cell, would that reverse the blue cell's ability? Or reverse his cell?
Look at the world around you, Chris.
Okay. I'm looking. I see a lot of water.
No, that's not what I mean. Okay, whatever.
Oh.
It's slow.
Look. Yeah, it's extremely slow.
Well, we're extremely fast, but
Yeah. I'm trying to come up with multiple ideas because we have to attack it because we can't just leave it. And I kind of just don't want to haphazardly attack it if it can move faster than. You know what? I gotta take the chance. I'm gonna try to attack it anyway. Like, I mean, yes, it can move faster than time apparently, but like, I'm also moving extremely fast. I gotta try it.
So, Chris, tell the DM what you would like to do.
I would like to. I'm not strong, so I'm going to charge the blue cell holder and try to go pinpoint for their like little heart crystal thing, the one that's glowing the best in their chest. I'm going to try to stab at that and like try to pierce through it.
Okay. Let me go find something real quick. Can you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Chris,
Yes.
you see this thing's hand move as it has a white clump of cells in its hand as you fall on your face.
Of course I do.
You notice you have a hole in your neck.
Ah. Of course I do.
But it's not bleeding. Toby
I will
would
say the reason
recognize
it's
this.
called cell is because you have a cell that contains cell. Cell is a single-celled organism that lives inside of your body. I'm pretty sure he just took it.
I could tell that because my pixel color changed.
As you see the white clump disappear, as you turn back into white cell.
Is there still a hole in my neck?
No.
Nicole, any ideas on what just happened?
He said Toby would know, but I don't know.
Hmm. Interesting.
Does the creature look confused at the fact that the cell returned?
No, it looks like it did it on purpose.
Okay.
You can tell
So it's
now
kind
that
of like just taunting me.
you can tell now that it took the cell from your neck as a way to demonstrate that it could.
You know what? Since we have Felger there, I'm gonna ask him. What do we do?
Stay alive for as long as possible.
Great.
She is going to be weakest in her second phase, her last form.
I guess that means to run in the completely west direction.
No, Kapaki, do not move.
I do not move.
As you see lightning strike right here.
Amazing.
This is free reign actions, Nicole.
Oh.
What?
Talking to Faldrin, I do say, is it a good idea to attack at the moment?
Do you have blue cell?
Yeah,
Activate it.
I activate blue cell.
This other one doesn't seem to try and stop you.
Hee off brand.
As you guys all see the world slow down even further. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just make a black pixel. As the raindrops have completely stopped moving at all and lightning is frozen. Nicole, what would you like to do, since you only do one action per thing?
Jeez, I'm pretty sure I only have one action, actually.
Like I
But,
said, it's free reign.
I know. I want to study this thing, see what I can figure out.
It's trying to find a way to attack you guys. It doesn't know how to work with all of these cells. So it's just trying to use its powers in order to be a good defense against you.
I want to see if Never mind.
Guys, come on.
I just sort of look at Faldrin.
Any ideas?
One, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work.
Anything's better than nothing.
One of you guys is gonna have to get really close to dying. And then explode your cell.
I'm good at exploding.
Your cell. You're going to have to get complete control over it. In the matter of seconds. Well, seconds in this time.
Amazing. I think that means I'm the furthest away from being able to do that.
Actually, you two are pretty similar distance from it.
No, I meant like I'm the furthest from being able to control myself completely.
I'm aware. Like
As
I
I
said,
just-
you two are pretty similar.
Oh,
Never mind.
okay.
Wouldn't. Because. You've had Cell longer, wouldn't you be able to control yours best?
Yeah, but I'm gonna be busy distracting this guy.
Mm-hmm.
This girl, sorry. I hate Lillian so much.
So one of us got to do.
As you see a cling happen off of Faldrin's sword. None of you guys saw what happened, but it just kind of like pinged.
Can I roll to try to gain complete control over like myself?
Yes, but in the meantime, Mox, what would you like to do?
I kind of want to see if I can slow down the other blue cell.
How so?
I'm not sure, because turning into blue cells seemed to make things go slower, or us go faster. So I want to see if I can have the reverse effect on the other blue cell specifically.
Because you can't possess White Cell, no, you cannot. Cells are about the only thing in existence that can't use their abilities the opposite way. Like how Red Cell can't calm things down, or Green Cell can't make things aggressive. Chris, for every turn I'm gonna roll an attempt. If you don't land in nat 20, you're not gonna land complete control over your cell.
Gotcha.
Alright, Nicole?
I suppose I haven't entirely tried this before. I want to take lightning and have it strike not blue cell itself, but Lillian.
It's going to go after
Like
the
from the
first
sky.
one. Oh! You want it to strike Lillian?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and set all of our scaling dices at 40. Holy shit! An immediate net perfect. It goes to strike Lillian as this thing's shield covers up some of the lightning, most of it actually, but it does hit Lillian as these two's connections kind of get severed temporarily for a second. After a quick movement... Nope. Chris, you do not gain control. as their connection connects.
I want to search for anything else Blue Cell can do. Just within myself.
Other than speed, lightning, and shields, there's nothing much. Blue Cell is the cell of speed.
Mm-hmm.
You see Faldrin beginning to float up into the air as he flies away into the sky.
I can't tell if our distraction just left us.
He didn't.
Okay. Any ideas?
You keep focusing on the cell thing.
All you need is
I
one
got the
nat
lights
20
up.
and you got full control.
Well, what I did?
No, I said all you need is one nat 20.
I thought you said I did. I was so scared for a second. Okay.
So, I have a question.
Yes.
Do you guys want to end this episode now and continue off tomorrow or something like that?
A little.
I'm fine with that.
Alright, that's going to be the end of it for now. We'll continue on the next episode.